Oh my god, this event was hard. Holy shit, man. You don't take the fastest car? What? Are you kidding me? Headshots, welcome back. Happy Friday. Hope you had a good start into the weekend. Let me actually talk about the mod for a little bit. So, you can have any version of the run, right? But Windows Defender nukes the cracked exe, right? So make sure that you set an exceptions in Windows Defender or whatever antivirus software you have. And you need to play the first mission without this file. So what I did is I zipped the file here and I'll put it back in after I did the first mission. Those are really important. If you don't do this, the game is not gonna run, okay? Alright, we're not just gonna play the run, we're gonna play the run on extreme. Oh wow, that looks super sharp. I can definitely tell the texture improvements. I'm especially curious in some of the DLC cars, because I haven't used them for a while. Will it fix the snow glitch? It should be running at 60 FPS without any sound glitches. I'm not sure if the snow is also fixed. We will see. We will see. But yeah, Definitive Edition should run at 60 FPS. Sounds fixed. DLC unlocked. Damn. Oh wow. That was some weird physics. The game is cinematic, but not in a bad way. Absolutely. 60 FPS comes with the patch? Yes. You're gonna get the high quality textures, 60 FPS, fixed car sounds, and you do get all the DLC stuff. That's the game randomly crashing there. I mean, I haven't seen it. I mean, I'm not sure if it's in the patch notes. If it is, then great, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't bet on it, because this might be out of the hands of the modders to stop the game from randomly crashing. Well, on Extreme you do only get one rewind. That's all you get. Hey, there's a corner sticking out, now we know. I just got away from Most Wanted speedrunning and the corner sticking out in that game, and now I have to deal with it in this game. Gotta say, with the texture pack, the game does look freaking clean. And I finally have access to the DLC again, which is super nice. And it's also gonna fix this login issue. Some of you that have this game on EA app probably know that unless you apply a fix, they don't even let you play the game, right? It's gonna say, hey, you can't log into the servers, yada yada. You got kind of lucky that the developers actually thought of a failsafe, you know, when you can't connect to them, the server for some reason, if you have no internet, for example, then the game will actually allow you to play it. Dude, this is so scripted. I had this before. I have crashed the game exactly like this before. You do the jump, you get into a crash cutscene because you hit the cop, and then the game crashes. Because I think it triggers a cop crash cutscene and the player crash cutscene at the same time, and that crashes the game. This is not the first time. This has happened before. Holy shit, dude. Ooh, that was really close. Nearly hit the corner sticking out. Definitive Edition more stable. The only crash that I had so far is a crash that you can cause at any point. It's when you crash out your car and at the same time you crash out a cop. If that happens at the same time, the game freezes. I managed to do that in the Definitive Edition as well, but yeah. Definitive Edition cannot fix, you know, like, problems that the game has natively. Nice bounce. It actually might be too slow now. Hey, shoutouts to sticking out corners, let's go!
Hey guys, Kuru here. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Click the link in the description below.
Shoutouts to these slow corners reminding you to slow down in life, enjoy the scenery. Mostly because they force you to. It's like a speed bump, right? Fantastic, dude. Challenge series after? Yes. Especially I want to check out like the DLC challenge series. The one that you usually don't see. It's perfect worth playing. Actually, I quite like it. Especially if you're only playing the story mode and you don't get caught up in the dysfunctional multiplayer. It's usually fine. You know, like all of these games, in my opinion, are fine until you get like to endgame cars. Once you have endgame cars, they start driving so weird because you try to force the highest speed. And then the physics kind of break. Right? The Regera was the best car in Payback. But it was really awkward to drive. Every time everyone ganks until Regera shifts into second gear. Imagine Regera at the top speed and now I shift into overdrive. We wanted to check. I'm not even sure if I'm fast enough to change the car and still win the event, but we can check. Dude, this is such a terribly positioned gas station. I really wish they would load fast. we definitely have the DLC cars, but which one do I even pick, man? In the game it says even the race is paused, so you don't have to worry about, you know, being super fast or anything. Challenging GT2. Isn't that the one that no, it's not the one that I said no to. There's an RWB as well. Get the Old Spice car. Let's try. I'm not sure if the car is gonna be fast enough, but I kind of want to try. So this is a grippy car, which means it sacrifices a bit of top speed. I'm not sure if the acceleration is affected by this as well. But since we have the DLC unlocked, gotta play the DLC cars. Also, this one looks really good. Oh wait, the dust is fixed. Can we please pay attention to the dust here for a second? It's actually working. Let's go! So car sound and visuals are fixed, because if the dust is working, the snow should be working too, right? Or did it just bug out here? I'm not sure. It looks normal though. Wait until the snow part. True. Once we hit the snow part and it doesn't work, we will know. I mean, if I restart the event, I can pick a new car. I hope the game is gonna give me enough time to catch them all. The thing is, there's so many cars to choose from, it's kinda hard to pick one. And Need for Speed has this ugly habit of just lining all the cars up in like a big ass line, and you have to scroll through all of them. Fair Lady from Yuka Akashi. I feel like I had this one before. Challenging LFA. An RTR Mustang. I think they're very difficult, and the challenging cars, they are just really annoying to actually deal with. You would rather have something that has like all-wheel drive. I don't even know what to pick, man.
Like completely. Who is Kuru?
M3 GTS with the correct livery. Yay! This is actually one of the least messed up liveries that they made in this game. There's others that are much worse, actually. I'm actually surprised that Blackbox green-lit these liveries, man. It feels like such an insult to Most Wanted and all the other games that are featured in this game as cars. That's what I thought though, like if I change car, there's a very good chance I'm just losing the event. That's the problem. If I restart, I'm not sure if I keep the car, probably not. See, this is the problem. You play on extreme difficulty, but then very often you can't use the gas station. You just lose too much time. And you're not gonna be able to win the event. Yeah, I mean, you've seen M3, but if I want to win the event, I can't swap the car. The game would have to give you some kind of advantage for the time that you lose at the gas station. Poor guy. I think he actually... Did he fall down the mountain? Oops. Hashtag murder. And if you run into any problems, check out my Discord post from today. For example, my Windows Defender killed the GameX, so it was wrecked. So you have to give it an exception, and the other thing was make sure to delete a certain file or play through the prologue without another certain file. But I wrote that in Discord. That's about it. And it's definitely the best looking and complete version of the game. You know, since they messed up the online service, I haven't had access to the DLC cars. Deep inside, there's meat inside. Okay, let's see if the snow effects are also fixed, because we saw that the dirt effects were actually fixed and the sound was fixed. Yeah, don't alt tab. I actually did that while starting it up, and then it fucks up. Do not alt tab out of the game. If you're playing, you're playing. Hey, this looks good. I think I can actually play in this camera. Wow, this is new. It's a new experience for me. I see the game in 60 FPS and the physical effects are not completely broken. I just wanted to show what I use. Oh yeah, usually I use this camera because the snow effects are otherwise too intense and you can't see where you're going. You would just use this camera. But now that the snow effect is actually working, I can play in this camera. Which is a bit weird considering, you know, how much experience I have with the hood cam in this game. Always playing it like this. Normally it will be too wide to see the road, but the mod makes it more transparent. No, I think they just fixed the buggy animation that it had before. Whoa, hellish. Hello, man. That's why you don't take blind corners. There's always a car waiting for you. Always, I swear. So out of touch. See what it did there? Dude, if anything, I would say the racing game developers are out of touch with their fans. Although I see both the people from the crew and from Need for Speed listening to their communities and patching in the things that people are requesting. It's getting better. And especially when it comes from Need for Speed, it makes me happy because it gives us the chance to get better games in the future. Madbong Ton, amazing supplements, link in the description and below. It's actually such a good game to replay. And yeah, this is by far the best version of the run that I've ever played. Like, all of the bugs are gone. I also like the mods from M-Rally that changed up the cars. And I'm looking forward to it, you know, once it's... Guys, always tell me when you see a cool mod for Need for Speed. I absolutely love playing those. Elite, let's go. So if you find the cool Need for Speed mods, let me know. I mean, it can be a mod for any game, really. So, what car do we pick to? Oh, how about the Darius's R8? Yes, should be good, right? You know what I hate about it? That it says Need for Speed Carbon on the back. it seems so redundant. I'm very surprised I survived. Oh, let's go. That is probably the hardest checkpoint of the entire event. Gotta say, Darius's R8 is a bit boaty. Hard to control this one. Oh my god, this event was hard. Holy shit, man. You don't take the fastest car? What? Are you kidding me? There is no way I was too slow. I hit the finish line, what do you mean? If I had to guess, I would say I had plenty of time left there. Like a quarter second or something. Yeah, fucking hell, now I have to do the entire thing again. Come on! This happened to you today. That's super bullshit. I know I was on time, right? I know I was on time on the previous one. I was Direct 6 in Unbound. Not bad. I generally like the Audis in Unbound.
Who is Kuru?
Because they have a new handling model. Thanks, Traffic. If the game somehow saps those last seconds out of my hands, there's gonna be some murder here happening. Ooh, that's a bad idea. The car is going way too fast to be slipping between two cars. But I did get some extra nitros. Yes! Dude, why? Well, suspension, work with me. The thing is, you're so fast here, and you don't really see what's ahead of you. Like, I didn't want to hit the guardrail, so stayed a little bit too far away from it and hit the traffic car. Ooh. It's gonna take forever to recover. That is a Race's R8. Do you see the carbon logo on it? Which is pretty bad taste, if you ask me. Everyone knows it's a carbon car. You don't need to have the logo on it, in my opinion. Oh, that didn't work as planned. Okay, the traffic car actually saved me there, because usually you just slam really. Come on, dude. That traffic car wrecked me so bad, dude. Come on. So, you want to see the car glitch? It's fairly simple to perform. You need to finish a race, then you need to retry the event, and then you need to quit out. So, and then you quit out. Go to the challenge series and pick a faster car. Let's see if I can find something that strikes my fancy. It's not gonna be the Sesta Elementa. Let's see. Venom GT. Jera R. Wow, that thing is slanted. Pagani Huayra. I remember this car from the Shift games. I gotta say, I kinda wanna try the Jera. Venom could be fun too. It's probably really hard to drive. Very difficult Bugatti. It shouldn't be though. It's all-wheel drive. RX-7. I had that one before. Let me try something new. Up or downgrade? Honestly, kind of a downgrade. Not a fan of the body kit. I think I like the red one more. Yeah, I never used this car in this game. Let's see what it can do. Oh, come on. I gotta say, the car is actually a lot grippier than I thought. Just a bit like Most Wanted 2012 with a white hypercar like this. Since all the cars were white in the Most Wanted list, so to say, we've called it a white list. Man, Most Wanted 2012, what a disappointment. Not what I was expecting. Like, I remember back then I just couldn't imagine why the game was so different to the original Most Wanted. Why did they call it that way? This car is definitely gonna help me against the shooting mafia quite a bit. And it's so easy. It's such a wide car, you know, so it's kind of hard to dodge stuff. know what's funny? This mini lane on the side, you know, the crash out lane or whatever it's called, it is off-road, so it pulls your car to the side. It's technically off the road, yeah, but it's not dirt. You know, it handles like you're driving on dirt. It's clearly not dirt. That's what I meant to say. Ooh, nearly got me, man. Car looks super weird when the back of the car lifts up like this. How did I get the Regera? Car glitch. Exclamation mark, car glitch. But basically, when you finish an event, you retry, you quit out, you go to the challenge series, you pick any of those cars, join the challenge series event, quit out again, and then continue in the career mode. Basically swaps... Oops. Didn't pay attention. It swaps your car. Okay, that was some weird ass hitboxes there. What the hell did they even bounce off? I say this event does remind me of Split Second. The way the environment breaks. Modded Catalyst. Oh my god, this game still does that. Where you're basically getting shot in the cutscene already, and the moment you get out of the cutscene, you immediately die. Oh, come on, dude. I didn't even get a chance. Oh, this is such a buggy event, dude. Do you think they shoot more bullets when the game is running at 60 FPS? Something I was considering. My car is too thick and eats more bullets. Possible. Dude, actually possible. What if the car is too big? Or the game shoots more bullets because it's 60 FPS? That would also explain it. Yeah, shoutouts to bugs. What the hell, dude? I didn't even know you can get on the side there. I wonder if you can manipulate the game in that way, though, that you just, you know, force 30 FPS for this event. I should probably restart, because if I don't have my extra life, it's gonna wreck me at the end again. So maybe I'm not getting shot a million times and I can actually survive this time. Nope. Dude, don't hardlock me. Don't hardlock me on this event, dude. Dude, don't hardlock me on this event. Hey, let's go. Yes! Only took 5 attempts. This part absolutely feels like Split Second. That's what I said earlier. Hello, sir. I love how I lost the grip there. What the fuck, game? Dude, do you see that cop flipping out in front? Only is one. Even the cutscene. Even the cutscene can be enough to like wreck me on this event. I actually think that lost me too much time. Oh, come on, no! No! I was so close! Fuck! The thing is, the cops, they only chase the player and they leave the other cars. Hello. See, this is where I lose way too much time. Right? There's just no way for me to win the event anymore when this happens. Because I get the cutscenes, I get the slowdown because my autopilot slows down when the cops gets crashed, so I have to use the rewind. And then if I do use the rewind, I still have the same issue that, you know, I can't take out a cop. If I do, I get the cutscene, I get slowed down. Well, I guess that worked out. Oh, that was messed up, this entire event. Wait, now the game's gonna crash. Wait for it. That would be so typical. There's only one opponent for this entire event. Like, this event feels so much easier than so many other things that you have to do in this game. Then you don't really shake them, but at the same time, it feels easier for sure. Man, I haven't had like a fully unlocked version of the run in forever, like where I can actually access all the DLC cars. When's the next chance to actually change the car and not lose the event? Because that doesn't really happen too often. The Golf. The Golf is actually a good car for the last chapters. But I think you have to do it on the very first... Yeah, you actually have to do it on the very first event. Afterwards, I don't even know how many more spots there are where you can efficiently change your car. Man, look at the timer. Pagani is actually quite hard to handle, not gonna lie. And the cop wins the race! Seriously, man, this game is so unstable. Love the upgrades of the Definitive Edition, but that doesn't change the fact this game loves to crash. That was the reason why I stopped speedrunning this. You know, it's so hard to put in words how frustrating it was to ever get this game, like get a full run without a crash, right? It's so fucking unlikely. Did I mention the crash cam? Yeah, we did. We basically told them we hate crash cams. You know, any message, any suspect, yeah, that you could imagine, we talked about it. Like the things that the community hates, we mentioned them. You know, we told them we don't want this. Oh, come on, seriously, I was too far on the inside, is that even possible? How am I cutting it too much on the inside? Ah, this actually might be an event where I can change the car. Come on. In before I change the car, and then I lose too much time and lose to the guy. What even? Oh, come on. How is this car so fragile? Holy shit. Just a little bit of wall riding. Let me play the game. All right, let's give a shout out to some classic. It's not the tier 6 one though, is it? I do like the old carbon fiber look though. Dude, I'm so close to just closing the fucking game. What are these corners, man? That was a straight up wall and I was scraping on it, but so much sticking out, dude. More fragile. Maybe I'll just stick to the Wyra, man. So stupid. So stupid.
How's your car run?
Come on. I don't think this could have gone any worse. Alright, let's do it. Sesto Lamento. I don't trust this Wyra anymore. Like, it's so bad. It's such a bad car. At least this is all-wheel drive, so it's actually a lot easier to get around corners. Why am I reading the chat? Come on. Oh, fucking... There's a problem with the extreme difficulty. You don't get many retries. And then you have the loading times on top of everything. Like, fuck me, dude. That's why it's called extreme. Yeah, it is the extreme difficulty. And I'm definitely not 100%, thanks to my cold. But I'm having fun. And I'm enjoying this mod. I love how the game actually remembers that I wanted this car. Yay, dude, the Sesto is so much better than the Pagani. Like, this game generally has little handling, so... Stacking on top of the bad handling with a rear-wheel drive car, you're gonna suffer. This is a good game. It definitely has some weaknesses to it, but you know, overall, oh my god, it's a good game. You know, it's actually completely irrelevant if you're in second or like years behind him. It's all about like triggering the final cutscene, and then you need to win the last stretch. That's all you gotta do. Is it worth playing this game casually? Absolutely. I think it's really fun. Also, it plays way different than all the other Need for Speed, so you get a new type of experience. Right? Is there any other Need for Speed out there that plays like this? I don't think so. Or rather, is there any other racing game out there that plays like this? You know, at best, maybe Split Second, the thing that we posted today on YouTube. You are coming inside Lisbon. You know, that's how you... It's not how you write it, right? Oh, it's close. But he crashed. Let's go. So let's quickly restart the game and go to the challenge series. By the way, what do you think? Whose car do you think this is? So that's Rachel's car. Wait, okay, I can't even see Eddie's car. But you are Rachel. You try to beat Eddie. That is definitely Rachel's car from Wish.com. 100%. Oh yeah, there's Eddie though. Wrong car, but at least his livery doesn't look that terrible. I mean, it's still not very good, but it looks a little bit better than Rachel's. The thing is, they shoehorned like these liveries into the game, and man, does it show. Slightly different layouts for the challenge series. So you might not recognize some of these environments simply because they're different. But it's the car from the Underground 2 RTX remix. definitely has a similar look. I think we're gonna check out like all of the messed up cars once, but then I'm gonna call it. I think I'm losing it. Don't cross this car, do you see it? We gotta chase down the races, right? That's the spoiler. Dude, don't think they were like precise while making the replicas. The livery doesn't fit, the car model doesn't fit, right? Like it's all at once, really. So one more car we need to show off, the ultimate BMW. You ready? There it is, the M3. Time challenge, rival race. Definitely. Oh, is that the rival race where you race against Razor? I think so. The yellow headlights, like, oh man, they messed this up so badly, dude. I mean, at least they could have gotten rid of the yellow headlights, you know? I wonder if you would just drive through the gas station, because I don't think it's enabled during this game mode. Let's see if they did Razor a little bit less dirty. Yeah, I think the Mustang, probably one of the better things that they created. That is probably the least triggering of all the cars. Oh, I know which one that is then. Dude, the events look so different in the other direction, like, they could have made the run so much longer. It's crazy. Definitely felt a lot better today already. So, you guys sleep tight. Do come back tomorrow for more, and good night. Thanks for watching, Hotshots. Love you guys, and bye-bye.